Yes, yes, yes. Ideally, soon after you give your speech. Oh, sweet, yeah, okay. Did you want time signals, Case?
Please.
And did you want me to record it, or did you want?
I have both, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I have mine, but if you need it for you, then you can. If not, then I'll just keep mine. Hello, everyone. Yeah, actually, I'm mine. Yeah, no, so. Hello, everyone. Today we'll be talking about Flag Day. Over the past 240 years, the United States Army, myself, and the flag all share one thing in common, and that is we all share the same birthday, June the 14th. Today's speech, we will focus on the birth of the American flag because it is a symbol of our collective vigilance, perseverance, and justice as Americans. Because of our shared birthday, I've done research through sources like the libraryofcongress.gov, the usflag.org, and onthisday.org about the adoption of the American flag. The history of the birthday of the flag, alongside the timeline and meanings of the stars and stripes, is not only fascinating, but definitely something worth knowing. Today, I'm going to specifically talk about the history of how the flag was born, followed by the meanings and symbols of the American flag, and I'll finish it up with the timeline of Flag Day. On June 14, 1777, the Continental Congress in Philadelphia adopted the Stars and Stripes as the American flag. According to the Library of Congress, the Continental Congress in Philadelphia needed a proper symbol to represent their domestic unity and international independence. This required a resolution for a specific flag to be adopted. So according to onthisday.com, the flag resolution stated, and I quote, "The flag of the United States be made of 13 stripes, alternate red and white, that the Union be 13 stars, white in a blue field." The Second Continental Congress was made up of 56 delegates from the 13 colonies that actually formed this resolution. Of those delegates were the famous Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and Thomas Jefferson. Moving on to our second point, and that is the meanings and symbols behind the American flag, which are simple yet eternal. The Stars and the Stripes all have significant representation. According to the usflag.org, the stripes represent the first 13 colonies, and the stars represent the sovereign states in a nation that is dedicated to the personal and religious liberty of mankind. Additionally, the colors themselves also have symbolic meaning as well. The red represents the fearless courage and integrity of American men and boys, and the self-sacrifice and devotion of the American mothers and daughters. The white stands for equality and liberty for all, and the blue is the blue of heaven, loyalty, and faith. Lastly, Flag Day may not seem as important as other national holidays. It doesn't represent a memorial, doesn't mark a war or an independence, but in fact, it is a day that honors the embodiment of our national symbol of freedom. The timeline of the flag begins in 1885 with a school teacher named B.J. Sigrid, who told his class to observe June 14th as National Flag Day, or as we commonly know it as Flag Day. 9 years later, from this popularity, the governor of New York told and proclaimed that ordered all public buildings to have the American flag flown at full staff. Because of this popularity, B.J. Sigrid and Elroy Van Horn, the moving spirits of the organization, established the American Flag Day Association. Because of all this voluntary observation, President Truman in 1946 proclaimed that June 14th of every year be a national holiday called Flag Day. According to the whitehouse.gov, public buildings, private citizens, and all private buildings as well have the flag flown at full staff. In conclusion, many Americans celebrate this day may not fully understand the sacrifice, vigilance, and hard work that our forefathers, grandfathers, and maybe even our fathers have done to put into this day to make it a national holiday. The Flag Day started as an observance, it moved on to a proclamation, it moved on to an association, then a proclamation, and then on to a full-on national holiday. And this is a day that I can say I am truly proud to share a birthday with. Thank you.